welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Eliza at Eliza Journals. If you're new here, welcome. If not, welcome back. So today I'm going to be setting up my minimalist weekly hemlock and oak planner. This is actually just my catch-all planner. I really just well, that's blank, but I really just do everything like catch-all in here. So it's pretty much like Instagram, my social media things, and my book things, reading, Goodreads. So it's pretty much just a catch-all, even a little bit of memory keeping. Sometimes I usually write like a thought in here or how I feel. But if you've been on my channel, you pretty much know what my catch-all planner is. So this was actually last week. I'm trying to make sure that y'all are actually in frame. So this was last week. I didn't finish Saturday, and I really decorated on Sunday because I'm not going to use Sundays. So going forward, I think the last day I'll use is like a little bit of Saturday because I really don't plan on the weekend like that. I noticed that this year, after Friday on the weekends, I don't even pick this back up. So going forward, I probably will just be like collaging over here. So that there's really no empty space, which is what I should have done here. Should have just collaged right here. So what I use is really my task planner as like my productivity planner, where I put everything in there anyway. So I already have the things that I want to do in that planner. So today is y'all, I thought today was Monday, and that's because I went to work today. So because I had to make up some hours, so I ended up working today, but I ended up working till 4 because my head started hurting. So I'm actually going to message my doctor in the morning because like if y'all seen my previous video, I talked about, well, I think my reading journal video, I talked about like having mold exposure, and I've had headaches every day since I moved out of that room for like the last 3 weeks. And I remember telling y'all like I've had some skin issues, like my skin has just been itching. So even though I've moved out of that room, my skin, it has been slightly still itching. And it's just, I've pretty much like, I don't know, like I've had these unexplainable headaches, which is really crazy because I haven't had these particular headaches for like 2 years. Was the last time I've experienced headaches like this. And that was when I first started having like ear problems after like I had COVID in like 2020. So I'm actually going to message my doctor tomorrow and see if I can get, I guess it's like a mycotoxin or whatever. They do have like at-home kits, but those things are expensive. The ones I saw were really expensive. It was like $400. I was like, oh, no. So I'm going to see if my provider can actually, like basically write up the labs for me so that it can be ran through my insurance to see like how much it will actually cost for me to get tested to see if I've had mold exposure. Because when I tell y'all, like I've had a headache and then sometimes it lingers all day, and it's like, and it's not like a like headache, but y'all, when I tell y'all, I cannot describe it. It just feels like it's just a horrible feeling, and I'm like, this is not normal. Like this is not my normal. Like I don't suffer with migraines. Only time I have migraines is when my cycle is on, and my cycle has been off for 2 weeks. So anyway, so we are going to be using the remnants of TaylorMade Creative Planning Beach Life. So I'm going to try to use the rest of these stickers. So these are the stickers that came with the Beach Life kit. And then I pulled out these numbers because I may want to use the numbers, but I do know I want to use this Monday through Sunday. I don't know which ones I want to use. I don't know if I want to use these, or these. And then, of course, I may use some of the numbers. And then these are like remnants. I'm probably not going to use any of this, but I think I probably will use this one because I really tried my best to use the remnants of what I have. I don't really like having like tons of stickers that are unused or like half used. I like to try to like use them all. So I'm going to go back to this kit, and then I did pull out these. I don't even know if this went with another kit or not, because it was behind. This is my TaylorMade Creative Planning. It was behind this, so maybe it didn't go with anything else. So like these here are like remnants of like stickers I need to use. Okay, so maybe it was just those. So this is called Summer, and I think I got these last year. I don't think I got these this year, or maybe I did, I don't remember. But anyway, so the colors seem to blend a little bit, so I think I'm going to be able to use these along with this, because y'all know I love these doll stickers. There's no point of hoarding stickers. So if y'all hear like a squeaking noise, I'm going to actually put some music on while I'm talking, because some people have decided they want to wash clothes at 10 o'clock at night while I'm trying to go to sleep. So I might as well just get up and do videos, since I can't sleep with a screeching dryer. And this, y'all, was from a flat lay. I'm too lazy to just move it. So of course we're going to put white out over the date as usual. And then, so this is probably going to be a relatively easy spread. I wanted to get out some washi, but I just decided not to get out washi because it's in like another room. So I'm just kind of like, I should have got it out before the video, but I did not even think about it. So I'm actually just, and I know this is going to look weird because it's only like 1/4 piece, but it's totally fine with me. I don't really care. I just want to be able to use it. So I'm just going to use it in this Sunday corner, since nothing will be going here anyway. And then like these other, oh, you know what? There was some other corner pieces here. I didn't even realize that. Okay, so we'll just actually put these 3 pieces in the corners. So how have y'all week been? It's literally like the middle of August, so I'm like just grateful to just be alive. Because my uncle, my grandmother's brother passed away like 2 weeks ago, and you know, it's like super crazy. So I actually think that's all I'm going to use from this particular page. So I don't know, I gotta find something creative to do with this. So because I already know I'm probably not going to use those in a spread. So let's see. I thought these were actually perfect for this spread because it kind of matches like the greenery. So that's why I pulled these out, and then you'll actually see what I do to like kind of tie these florals in. But I just want to put these down first, because I have like tons of these little ones. So I'm actually just going to put these down, and I'm not going to cut these because y'all, it will make my video so long if I try to like cut these in half, because y'all know I love edge pieces. So I'm gonna try my best not to but yes, so I ended up working today, making up my hours. I was supposed to work yesterday, but my mom wanted to go to this church webinar seminar thing, and so we ended up going to Milledgeville. I ended up taking off my job to take her, and then and I was just like, I'll just work on Sunday. But yep, but I still have to work tomorrow. Tomorrow's actually Monday. So trying to make sure I'm in the frame so y'all can see that. So tomorrow's actually Monday. And so this is what I'm gonna do with this. Put that there on that to make it look like it actually goes there. So, okay, I got those big ones right there. So really, I'm just trying to get all these down because that's just my goal. Is to just use this one because I already know like I'm not gonna use this anymore. Usually after I use like a sticker sheet, I try not to use it again. I know that sounds weird, but I like to use all the stickers on a sticker sheet at one time because it makes my life so much easier when I get ready to move on to other kids. So let's see. But other than that, my son is actually doing really well. I don't think I'm using it. I don't know. But other than that, my son, he actually is doing pretty well, I want to say, with like the homeschool situation. So last week, so I stayed home Tuesday and Wednesday to get him situated. And then so on Tuesday we kind of just like went over everything, and I sat with him to do some of the assignments, and so he did pretty good. And then one thing he hadn't been doing at the other school, like he hadn't really been like taking notes and stuff like that. So he hadn't been taking notes, so he's learning to like take notes and things like that, which I'm like super proud of him, especially because he has like, you know, those cognitive deficits or whatever. So I'm just actually proud of him for being able to just like listen to the videos and try his best to articulate on the assignments what he learned. So, which is really cool. So the next day, so pretty much if you're just now catching up on this video, I had to take my son out of private school. Basically, fast forward, I couldn't afford it this year, so I had to take him out of private school. Now that he's in homeschool, he's having to do all these classes all over again. Basically, he's in the 11th grade, but now he has to start all the way back over because his education at the other school is really just a generalized degree. Like it wouldn't even been a high school diploma. It's just like a certificate of completion. So now that he's homeschooled, he has to go by like the Georgia curriculum, and it's basically have like, now he's like having to start all over basically from the 9th grade. which really sucks because I'm just kind of like, what? It's very shocking to me, but he's actually doing pretty well. I would say he's actually doing pretty well. So so now I see how I have these. I don't want to oversaturate this with I do not want to oversaturate this with stickers, so I may end up not even using that one at all. Or I could probably, I don't know, I don't even know if I want to cut those in half. I may end up cutting those in half. I don't know. So other than that, nothing has really, that's ice cream. Nothing has really been going on. I may have to move this one. Nothing special anyway, other than I'm just still ready to go home and being frustrated because I'm just ready to leave this place. Because I have felt just horrible since being here. And even when we first like came to the rental home, I was literally telling my mom, I was like, this place gives me the creeps. I don't know why, but it just does. And so but other than that, work has been busy because we have this festival. It's our biggest fundraiser of the year. So if you live in Georgia, you should come out. I think it's September 12th. It's called Taste of Henry. You can, I think we actually have a website for the event. It's our biggest fundraiser of the year. And so what it is like vendors, businesses, they come out and they basically advertise like their business. But I think for the people, like for vendors, for certain vendors, like if you want to sponsor us, I think you have to do like fill out an application, and pretty much all the proceeds go to our group home. So it's our biggest fundraiser of the year, and we just use that money to like buy things for the facility, pay bills, it goes into things like outings for the kids. Yeah, I'm doing this upside down, y'all. So it's really cool. And I think it's on September 12th from like 5 to 8. And when I tell y'all, yeah, if y'all want to know, like if a lot of people come, every year it's packed. Not last year, I didn't volunteer last year, but the year before last when I volunteered, man, it had rained and people were still out there with their kids. And it is kind of like a family event because people bring their kids. We have live music. We have live music out there. They usually get a band or whatever and have live music. It's food out there. Some foods you can buy, and then some people just give out samples and it helps promote their business. It's called almost like the Geranium Festival, but it's called Taste of Henry. So, okay, done with that. So let's see which ones we want to use. See, maybe we can use these. I'm trying to get them. They don't look straight, but I'm trying to get them as straight as possible. Eventually, so and then Sunday it'll just be like a collage. Okay, so I'm thinking which ones match better. These are pretty much the same. These are just more brown. So tomorrow is the, oh, you know what? I don't have, one is missing. Yeah, the 22nd. Okay, but you know what? Maybe I could use the other one. No one will know. Let's try that. So tomorrow's the 18th. 19th, 20. I never really use these numbers. I don't know. I just never really use them. But I need to find a way to use them. Which is also one of the reasons why I don't really buy the kits. Like, I buy the kits now, or I haven't really bought the kits before because I just know I never really use the numbers. But since I've started buying the kits for my reading journal, oh, it's kind of crooked, whatever. For my reading journal, I've actually just been buying the kits because they're a lot easier for when I decorate my reading journal. So, and next week I think I'm going to just pull out some washi, but this is this week's spread. And then here I'm going to put here like the ink I'll be using, which will probably be the same ink as this one, or maybe Dancing Time. I think, what do I have Dancing Time in? Because this is Book of Botany by Ferris Wheel Press. So I have to like actually fill this out from Saturday. But I think I want to use Dancing Time. I gotta figure out which pen I put it in. Anyway, let me know if you like today's video. Put a journal emoji in the comments. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.